Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy Career Mode here on FC24, where we are in the championship. This is the third episode of the championship, I believe, in which we kicked it off in a perfect season. We won our first 3 games out of the league, scoring what? Nearly 10 goals. Actually, it was 10 goals exactly. It was 10 goals. We obviously lost in the cup. We don't care about the cup. But then since then, we have lost 6 games out of the last 7. We've won against Preston, but we lost 6 pretty much in a row, if you want to count that. Today, we are going to kick things off here. Not with Coventry. I'm going to go and sim that game probably. I'm probably going to play Watford. I will play Blackburn. I'm not going to play Sheffield Wednesday because I played them last season, and I will play Ipswich in today's episode as well, and maybe get into the November months. But for now, we also have the last scouting report for these 3 nations. We are going to end things off here in Brazil with maybe a good player there, Alfonso Fernandes. He looks very decent there. Other than that, everybody else here doesn't look too good. Now going over to the Ivory Coast, which I think that we got 1, maybe 2 players out of them the last 3 months, so nothing for them. And then over to homeland England, absolutely nothing as well. And we are going to send the scouts to Spain for 3 months. And then for new boys, Norway. We haven't been in Norway yet this series, so we'll go over to them. And then we'll also go over to newcomers, Chile, as well. So we'll get their scouting report at the beginning of November. I might even sneak in just one myself before that, depending on how these games go. Where is Coventry? Thinking about where is Coventry? Coventry have 22 points, so I realistically should be playing Coventry because they're up in a playoff spot and they're actually in second. They're undefeated, so I really should be playing Coventry. So I will play Coventry. Let's go check out the Youth Academy play that we just brought in. We brought in a right winger that is 63 overall. Is he a right winger or is he something else? He is 100% a right winger. His crossing stats are just absolutely horrific. Maybe a cam. If I were to change him to anything, he would be a cam because his crossing stats are nothing like a winger at all. So he is more than likely a cam. So we'll go ahead and switch him there. We have 2 strikers on here, Renato Correa and also Santos. We also have a goalkeeper in Hart. 6'6" Hart is. That's insane to even think about. But we also do have a couple of players on loan. And I mean a couple. Our team is actually looking kind of nice now. I've started a fucking... nah. And here's the starting 11. It's pretty much unchanged from what it could be. Verdella is still out with an injury check. Lombardi, Diarra starts at the front 3. Richie, Fox, and Mayor as our midfield trio. Ruiz as our left back. Obviously losing Cordoba in the summer. Hurt it a lot, honestly. It really did. Watts, Weston, who's still not able to break that 70 threshold. And then Sykes, who's now our highest overall player at 82 with Vera in net. Let's go and jump into the game. Let's see what we can do against Coventry. Try to get this season back on track. Thomas still on the ball. Crossed in. Haji Wright will finally break through. And it's 1-0 for Coventry City. Sims makes it 2 for Coventry. Zimmerman, shot blocked by Weston. Richie now on the ball. Richie out wide to Lombardi. Lombardi on the ball. Lombardi's going to try and cut back. He's going to still have possession of the ball. Into Fox. Now into Richie. Richie gets through the defenders and Richie gets one back. I'm not sure how he managed to actually score that one, but he did. And it's 2-1. And that's a good time to get that first goal. We still have loads of time left in the game to get that second and maybe even a third, which is a far reach, but it's fully possible. O'Hare, Sakamoto, Weston defense. We have to go now. It's Ponce out wide. Can Ponce cut back in? He can. He's going to look to find Richie. He does. Richie now on the ball. Still Richie. Still Richie. Cross the face for Lombardi. Saved! Lombardi, what was that turnaround? All you had to do was tap it in. It's 2-2. We lose a game 2-1 to Coventry City. They remain undefeated. And we remain winless. Well, not really winless, but we remain in terrible form. Same starting 11 for the game here against Watford. Let's see what we can do at Vicarage Road and see if we can finally get on winning ways once again. We haven't won for a really long time, and we need to start picking up points. Even if we draw at this point, we got to do something. Close to calling Clement back off alone. I know he's a cam/striker at the moment, but I would play him at a winger position. I would call Ramos back, but he's at Chelsea. And when he comes back, hopefully we're in a better position. I was hoping to fight for playoffs this season, to be honest. I wanted to get straight back up into the, well, not straight back, but straight into the Premier League. As Czech is going to look to find Richie. Richie's going to cut back on the defender. Richie will take the lead against Watford. But yeah, I really wanted to get into the Premier League after only one season in Championship. But that's looking highly, highly unlikable at the moment. But maybe if we can start to turn things around here, there could be a chance. We're still really early into the season, technically. Kone, Hurtado, out wide to Caldwell. Caldwell shots blocked by Sykes. Mayor will also carry up the field, finding Richie now out wide for Diarra. Diarra, can he find Lombardi in the middle? Maybe. Lombardi, touch, shot, goal, 2-1. 2-1, 2-0. In Wakefield. Are cruise controlling here against Watford. It's 2-20. Kalu into Kone. Kone now into Hurtado. Hurtado into Kalu. Cross now. Caldwell saves. Aveda saves. He doesn't make the second save though. Aspinella pounces on it. And it's 2-1. And Watford have 30 minutes left to go. Lombardi now. Lombardi into Fox. Fox into Mayor. Mayor now in towards Lombardi. Lombardi to double the lead again. And Lombardi has a brace. It's 3-1 here against Watford. Watts in towards Fox now. Fox on for Ponce, who came on for Czech. Ponce in towards Richie. Richie over the top for Lombardi. First time volley! Hat trick for Lombardi! A first time volley for Lombardi. And that's 4-1 here against Watford. And the boys are finally going to get their first win after what seems like forever. Look at that volley right there. Volley on his left foot. Keeper, absolute no chance. A chip volley in that. Fox will come off for Bowden. Ponce, the pressure's on even though 4-1. Back post for Alves. Alves volley, defended Will in towards Bowden. His shot's blocked. Second effort saved. Third effort will fall in, and Bowden has his goal. It's 5-1 here against Watford. And Bowden, I think, might have just picked up his first career goal here at Wakefield and his first career goal ever as we go through the board sign. But we stepped up the pressure despite even being up 4-1. We got to make up for those goal difference that we've been absolutely getting hammered by. And Bowden, save. Keeper made a mess right there. And it's 5-1 now against Watford. Still what, 5 minutes left to go? 7 minutes left to go? Sykes can't find Lombardi, and that is game over. A 5-1 win. We're back to winning ways here at Wakefield in the championship. Lombardi picks up man of the match with a hat trick. Be +3 stats for him. Alves starts over Czech. Lombardi stays at striker. Ponce on that right wing for Diarra. Richie. Bowden starts in the midfield instead of Fox. Mayor, and then the back 4/5 is unchanged. Let's get into this game here against Blackburn Rovers to see if we can keep the winning up and win the second game in a row. Ponce controls it down. Now into Richie. Richie can't find Ponce out wide. Richie will win it back though. Richie now into Lombardi. And Lombardi, a heavy touch, leads a pass to Alves. And that's 1-0 for Wakefield. And Wakefield are in control again. And things seem to be turning around somewhat slightly. It's 1-0 here. Mayor in towards Weston, now into Richie, and Richie to take the lead again on the rebound. This is exactly what he would do, and it's 2-1 for Wakefield. We retake that lead with a couple minutes left before halftime. Parrot it on the ball. Parrot it out wide to Sergetson. And it's 2-2. It's 2-2. Bowden will be coming off for Fox. Parrot it. Sergetson. Weston trying to defend. Absolutely makes a mess out of it. Sykes cleans it up though. Now up top for Ponce. Ponce spins off his defender, and Ponce is in behind now. Not really, but Ponce is going down the flank here. It is Ponce. Can he find Lombardi? He can. Lombardi will lay it off for Richie, and we'll take the lead again. It's 3-2, and Richie with the brace. A great counterattack there. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, Sykes has chip shot plus play style. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if he's always had that. I feel like he hasn't, but he has it. Check is going to come on for Alves, and that's honestly the only sub I'm going to make. Maybe put Rodriguez out wide instead of Ponce, and just let that happen. Buckley, Allen, please take control. Please keep control of this game. Weston in towards Check, now into Fox. Fox in towards Lombardi. Yes, Lombardi in towards Check. Check will lay it off for Ruiz, and Ruiz will put that back into Lombardi. Now into Check, into Fox. He'll lay it all the way out for Mayor. Mayor in towards Rodriguez, and Rodriguez across the face of the net, forced to save, and out for a corner. Rodriguez will come on for Ruiz. And Richie will take the corner in towards Sykes. Good save from Sykes. Well, from the keeper, but good header from Sykes. Fox to put this corner in. Sykes, can he win that ball? No. Check will head it down into Weston of all players. He'll have a crack at it because why not? That was blocked out. And now it's about just game management with really just added time left to go. Mayor all the way out wide for Rodriguez. Rodriguez now into Mayor. Mayor in towards Lombardi. Lombardi into Fox. Fox to chip the keeper. That was absolutely horrific, but it doesn't matter. We go ahead and pick up all 3 points. Back-to-back wins. One against Watford, here against Blackburn. I totally forgot who we played there. And Richie with the brace is going to go ahead and pick up man of the match with a perfect 10 out of 10 rating. And he's 81 overall. I have a feeling if a big club comes from him, we might be forced to sell, unfortunately. But it is what it is for now. We're going to go add +3 to him. And short passing goes from 72 to 75. Obviously, he is a midfielder, so working on those passes for tiki-taka type of things there could be good. So to improve that. I was looking at his stats, though. He has some incredible stats. Just looking at Richie, he has some insane stats here. 98 agility, which is great. His strength isn't the best. Maybe we'll look to upgrade his strength later on if we get any more upgrades. 97 ball control, 95 dribbling. I haven't even touched these stats at all. This is all just coming from the game itself. 84 curve. What's his free kick actually? It's 75. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. He obviously does have first touch plus, which he obviously came with. He also has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 84 volleys. No, there's something else insane about him that he has. It's long shots, isn't it? Yeah, long shots is 84 as well, which is insane. So he could be a distant shooter, and he could look to pick up a long shot trait if that's a thing. I'm not sure if it is. Now, we did play 3 games this episode. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can kick things off here and keep the win streak alive with the simulation here against Sheffield Wednesday. They're pretty much on the same path with us. Can we make it 3 wins in 3? Yes, we can. Check and Ponce on the score sheet. And that's now 3 wins out of our last 3. We are slowly but surely turning things around. I believe we now have more wins than losses. We should. No, we have exactly same win and losses. We haven't drawn a game. And that goal difference that was, 0 to 1 for the first 3 games is now absolutely horrific. We are still working to try and fix that. I mean, it is being fixed as we speak, obviously, just by those last 3 games there. Still, Varela is coming back from injury. He'll be back next episode for sure. That's good to know. We finally have a great midfield. I liked Fox. I liked Bowden in there as well. But I will happily take Mr. Varela being back, and we are going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Ipswich to end today's episode because they are on 10 points and we are on 21. So this should be 4 wins and 4, and it's exactly what it is. 4 wins out of 4 to end today's episode. I will see y'all for next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.